Welcome back to the Printing Pals.
Today, we're diving into a question that every 3D printer enthusiast has asked himself at some point before. Does expensive filament actually make a difference? We've all seen those super cheap spools online, and then there are the premium brands with a much higher price tag. But is it really worth the extra cash?
We're putting this in a test. We've got 2 spools of PLA, one budget-friendly, and one high-end. On one side, we have a cheaper than that from Hobby Lobby that costs about $15.
And on this side, we're going with the more premium version from Sunlu. This costs about $30 on their website, link below in the description. To give them a fair shake, we designed a series of test prints. We'll be looking at a few key things, such as print quality, strength and durability, and ease of printing. For print quality, we're looking at how smooth are the layers, and are there any imperfections. For strength and durability, we're going to be looking to see how well do they hold up under stress. And then for ease of printing, is there any clogs? Are there any issues sticking to the bed?
We're going to print the exact same models with both filaments on the same printer with identical settings to keep it as fair as possible.
Good job, Benny. Remember, like and subscribe for more.
First up, the classic 3D printing torture test, the Benchy. This little boat has it all. Overhangs, tiny details, bridges. It's perfect for checking overall print quality.
And the premium Benchy definitely looks a bit cleaner. Less stringing, smoother surfaces, and these tiny details on the front and back, the chimney, the steering wheel, they're all a touch sharper.
Visually, the premium definitely has an edgier, but the budget one is still perfectly usable.
All right, now on to the stress test. We printed the same file, same print with both inks. One with the cheap ink from Hobby Lobby and one with the expensive ink from Sunlu. Our test here is going to see which one is stronger. All right, so for the expensive ink from Sunlu, we're going to start with each flap and push it up to see which one has more strength. So that one's pretty good. Okay, okay. All right, that was hard. Now let's do the last one. All right, now we're doing the same exact test with the cheaper ink from Hobby Lobby. We'll start with 1, okay, 2. Actually, it's just as strong, if not stronger. And now here's the last one. Oh man, that's really hard. All right, so overall, my initial reactions are both inks are very similar. If anything, I would say the cheaper ink from Hobby Lobby was just as strong. Highly recommend this ink. Our final test is all about those tricky overhangs and bridges, the areas where a printer has to print in the thin air. This really shows how well the filament cools and adheres. For this, we used a standardized testing print to see which prints better. For the testing of this model, we printed the same exact bridging test off of MakerWorld. And what we're trying to see here is where the stringing starts on both the budget-friendly and premium inks. As you can see, it's nearly identical. The stringing is very even, and it starts at the same spot on both prints. Even up at the top, you'll notice that the difference is not severe. So all in all, I would say both are very similar. So what's the verdict? Is there a difference between the cheap and the expensive premium ink?
In our test series, we didn't find any difference. In our opinion, you should just buy the cheaper one and save your money.
That's right. In our series of tests, we couldn't find a difference. So if you're just starting out and printing quality isn't super important, I would suggest going with the cheaper ink, save the money, practice, get used to it.
What are your favorite filaments? Comment down below to let us know. Thank you for watching the Printing Pals.
And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn the notifications on for more future 3D printing fun.